Hey guys, what's happening? This is 4Go Nation. Today, we're going to see if this rework actually makes Captain America even stronger in ABX. Now, I did a world boss with him, and I do feel he's stronger. He's just doing more hits on those skills. That 5 and that 4 and that 1, man, they're just better than what they were before. But we're going to take him to ABX to see if he can actually do better. So, let's take a look at his build. He has 39,900 energy physical attack. He has almost max attack speed, 74 crit rate, and he has 163 critical damage. He has 44% ignore defense, and as always guys, you only need 40% ignore defense for Cap because he gets 10% ignore defense from his fifth skill, and you'll be able to keep that up the whole time. He also has 68% dodge. Now, if my dodge was up, it could go up to 75%. If that was up a little bit more, I'd be able to do a little bit more damage because I'm running a rage on this guy. And he has max skill cooldown. All of his gears are at 25, obviously. He's tier 3. He has all 5-star Urus. And his skills are all at 6. And, you know, the rotation for this guy is pretty much going to be the same, guys. You know, I did a ABX rotation build for this guy with a CTP of energy back in the day. But this video, you know, I have a rage, so we're going to be doing it with a rage. But what I did before with the rage was I just hit the 5 like so here. As soon as he'd come forward, well, we can't show it now, but as soon as he'd come forward, I'd hit the 4. And then I'd cancel the 1 into the 2, and then I'd do the 3 and let the 3 play out. I'd try to let most of the damage land on the 4th skill, and the 3rd skill, and the 5th skill. But with this rework that we got going on here, all I ever really do now is I just hit the 5, he swings over the top there, does his little flip, and as soon as he lands, I hit the 4th skill, and then I'll hit the 1 and I'll let the 1 play out just a little bit because he's doing some, you know, more hits. And then I'll hit the 2, cancel into the 3. The 3 still does good damage. It does a lot of hits. So you really want to try, when you're running a rage, you want to keep the proc on the 4, the 1, and the 3, and obviously on the tier 3. But if you're running with a CTP of energy, the proc is still going to be on the 4. And when you're doing the tier 3 skill, guys, with a rage, you know, you're going to hit your tier 3, proc engages, you got about 2 seconds left on the proc, and when that you want to accumulate damage, and then you're going to hit your 4. And man, he does massive damage. Now with a damage proc, it's a little bit different story. You know, you got to time your proc a little bit different. You're just going to try to keep all the damage on the tier 3, and then you're going to run back into your skills and go back on the 4. And get the proc back on the 4th skill. Now let's get out of here. He has a fully awakened Power of Angry Hulk set. He has a CTP of Rage. And guys, you know, I'm hearing right now that this guy with a CTP of Energy, if you got enough physical attack on your cards, can hit that 3.5 million in ABX, which is pretty freaking insane. That is insane. And I would believe it after seeing the kind of damage he can do with the CTP of Rage. He's freaking, seriously guys, they made this guy better than what he was before, which is saying something because the in-game uniform before was awesome, and now it's just, it really is over the top, man. It's awesome to see Cap get such love. And his uniforms at Mythic, you take a look for the uniform options. Winter Soldier, great uniform. Angel, great uniform. I really should rank this uniform up. This is actually a good uniform. Hulkbuster, this is actually a good uniform for him. Dodge, that's okay. I really should, you know, I should rank this up so I could get that dodge up a little bit more. And then Black Bolt, which is this best unity that Black Bolt has. So guys, let's take old boy into ABX and let's see how he does. Let's rock and roll. So cool. So when I used to run this before the rework, I could average around 3.7, 3.8 million a run, guys, which is pretty insane to be honest. And you guys are gonna see that he can go over that now. It's pretty freaking nuts. And all I do when you're running with a rage, you know, the proc stays engaged for the whole 5 seconds. So all you really want to do is take some damage like right there, and then you want to make sure you go into the 4th skill while that proc's engaged. And if you notice, I'm not hitting the proc on the 5th skill. I'm just hitting it on the 4th, hitting it on the 1, and hitting it on the 3. I get that 2 skill in there as well. The 5, I just kind of swing in there. We'll hit the 5, the 1, there we go. And we're hitting that 5 mainly so we can get that attack buff. Now we're going to hit the 4. There we go. And I used that, I went in right there, I went ahead and used the immunity because yeah, I don't want to get snared by the freaking beast. Screw that. We want to do as much damage as possible, and if we're getting snared, we're not going to be able to do that. Cap is awesome, man. You talk about, I mean, he's pretty sweet, guys. And I really do believe he can hit that 3.5 million with a CTP of energy. Now, by the time you guys see this, you know, Combat Hero Day is going to be over, so I won't be able to run it with a energy. But if you guys would like to see this done later on in another video, like a guide, an ABX guide with a CTP of energy, I'd be happy to try to do that for you after the rework. But you can definitely see how you do it with a rage. And honestly, guys, I haven't really got to practice this a whole lot. I might be able to improve this. You know, I really didn't have a whole lot of time, you know, because of work, you know, got to do that thing. But I really didn't have a whole lot of time to practice. I mean, I only maybe did maybe 6, 7 runs, and that's about it. And so I really think that he could do even better than what I'm showing you guys. I mean, he's pretty freaking insane, man. Pretty insane. And notice how I hit the tier 3, and while that proc's still engaged, I go ahead and go into that 4 skill. It's freaking nuts, especially if you accumulate some damage during that tier 3. Freaking nuts. It really is amazing how, with She-Hulk's leadership and Warwolf's tier 2 passive, and that little buff at the very beginning, how strong Cap is, man. It really is just... It's just nuts. I mean, look, guys, he already broke the cap. And like I said before, I could average 3.7, 3.8 million. And yeah, we just hit the 3.8 million. We're about ready to hit it. Boom, there we hit it with 17 seconds to spare. I mean, it's freaking insane, man. This dude is, yeah, he's definitely stronger than what he was before, guys. He's just doing more hits. He's doing more hits on that 1, the 4. He's just better. I mean, look at this crap. Over 4.2 million, guys. Freaking nuts. So let me know what you think about Captain America, you guys. Man, he is freaking insane. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. Who developed the super soldier serum for Captain America?